Jesus said, watch, be alert, and pray, and with no condemnation. Here's one of the challenges I find in the Lord's Prayer, the disciples' prayer. It says, lead us not into temptation. I know very few people in the morning that actually pray that. Lord, lead me not into temptation. You all know where you're vulnerable. You all know the ways, or maybe you don't all know, but some of you know, or you got an idea of ways that Satan tries to take you out. Have you thought about praying in the morning, Lord, lead me not into temptation. I'm going to be tempted. And here's one of the problems. Sometimes we actually don't want to pray that because we actually want to indulge the temptation. So I don't actually want to pray, lead me far from temptation, because I've already made up my mind to go down that road. But even if you're there, remember the Spirit's willing, the flesh that's the flesh. But you're a good man, you're a Christian, you've identified with Jesus publicly. You can pray, you can even ask him to change your heart. Lord, lead me not into temptation. And the way I do that is, Lord, put a big red flag in my forehead when I'm thinking about that temptation, or this is what I'm going to be tempted to do. Show me a way out. And that battle is best fought in the morning when the temptation's not there. If you read the newspaper, that used to be a big piece of paper that we got delivered to our homes. And in there, they used to have the funny papers, and there was the Kathy cartoon. And one of my favorite Kathy cartoons was, she had a binging on candy, and so she's driving down the road, and she says, I'm going to drive by the grocery store, but I'm not going to go in. Next scene, I'm going to go into the grocery store, but I'm not going to go down the candy aisle. Next scene, I'm going to go down the candy aisle, but I'm not going to look at the candy. Next scene, I'm going to look at the candy, but I'm not going to touch. Next scene, I'm going to touch but not smell. I'm going to smell but not taste. I'm going to taste but not eat. And then the last one, just picking it all out. She lost the temptation at the beginning. By the time she was in it, if you think you're going to battle it when the temptation comes, it's too late. We got to battle that in advance. Lead me not in temptation. I don't have a mathematical formula, but my guess is we could probably knock out 1/3 of the temptation in our lives if we just prayed that prayer.